Welcome and thanks for watching the video. What I wanted to do is I wanted to make a video to help those in Fishing Planet that are somewhat new to help with how to fish for walleye in New York's Emerald Lake. So here we are. We're in Emerald Lake right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to show you my setup first. So what I've got, and I had to go out and specifically buy this stuff. What I was looking for is not really minimalism, but stuff that wouldn't hamper the XP, because you can load up your gear with the highest amount of stuff and the highest level of stuff, and then when you catch that walleye or whatever fish, your XP will actually be gimped because your gear is too high level. So what I've got here is a value spin 8 foot 6 inch rod with a 7.5 line weight, and I chose this one because I wanted a 3-4 ounce lure weight, at least that much, because of the lure that I use specifically. I've got the Callisto MG 2500, mainly because it's 7.7 max drag. You don't necessarily have to get this gear. You just have to get something that's comparable, so you can get your ball bearings at a specific ratio, or your ratio itself specific, whatever works for you. You just don't want to go overboard, because that's when you start gimping your XP, and it's just not worth coming here and fishing for walleye when you're not going to get that much XP, and I don't know if it gimps your money, but I mean, your main things is you want XP. If you're going from level 10 all the way up to, let's say, 34, I think, so you can get over to Michigan where you start making a lot more money, you can make about $1,000 per fish, then it's not going to matter, because you're going to gain that money as you rank up. You'll have at least 10 grand. As you can see here, I've got 109,000 because I'm trying to get my way up to 34, so I can get to Michigan. The line that I'm using is probably 8, maybe 10 pounds. I'm not too sure. Don't know if I have it in. Let's see if I actually. 55. It's a 7.5 pound test. So I went with the 7 pounds, mainly because it's working and I'm not breaking lines or breaking anything. I'm just normal wear and tear on my gear. Now, as far as the lures, I'm going to show you the Narrow Spoon 4, 1/4 ounce, and I'm also going to show you the Narrow Spoon 3/4 ounce. So, what I wanted to show you first, because it's daylight out here, is where to fish from. Now, you want to fish right in the corner of this. Don't get a boat. It's a waste of money. It's $900. If you want to play around with it, that's fine, whatever. But if you're here to get XP, to get money, to get the walleye, then this is where you want to go. If someone else is here, go ahead and just move on in. What'll happen is both of your character models will disappear, and it'll just be... So, 2 spots that I fish. I fish in this little corner. Oops. I fish in this little corner, and I'm actually facing this corner right here. The other place I go to is, there is a big set of rocks right here. I go just to the right. I'll do that, and I'll just bring it in. So as far as reeling it in, I have 2 different ways of doing it. I'll go ahead and do an aim cast. That's what I just did. And with this lure, this is one of the reasons why I don't like using this lure. The other reason is that it's only got a 1/0 hook. So I want the biggest hook, because if I get the chance to get a trophy, then I want to be able to have the biggest hook on there. Plus, the 3/4 ounce Narrow Spoon works a lot better. So here we go. It's daytime. This isn't even the right time to be fishing. You should be fishing between 9 p.m. and 5 a.m. Let's see what we get. If you notice, because of everything that I've got, I'm not maxing out maxing any of that out. Let's see what we got here. Nice walleye. It's almost 2.5 pounds. 110 XP. I'm not gimped at all. It's $309. It's not bad. And I'm surprised I actually caught it. Now, one of the reasons why I like going with a 3/4 ounce is because of its weight and its hook. It's faster. So we've already did this spot. We're going to do this spot. And this time, I'm just going to do a free cast. And it sinks a lot faster. That helps with time because if you're going from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m., you want to be able to do this not as quick as possible, but you don't want to sit there and wait on stuff. So I'm at one speed. What I'm going to do is I'm going to twitch. Not to be confused with torque. Just going up and down with the rod. I'm not expecting to catch anything right now. But either lure will work. So if you don't have the 3/4 ounce 3/0 hook, no big deal. Use the quarter. If you're level 9 or 10, you probably already have access to it. Get it. Get your setup going. And work on getting your levels up to where you can get that 3/4 ounce hook with a 3/0 hook. And you'll be set. So don't think we're going to catch anything. But what I'll do is I'll fish in those two spots. And if I come up to a point where I'm not catching something on cast, then I'll cast out again with a different technique. Because a free cast one time, then I'll do an aim cast the next. If I come up short, then I'll go to the next spot. And then just rotate between the two. So 25 feet, just reel it in. So, what we're going to do is, I already changed my lure. Let's go ahead and change the time. Change it to 9 p.m. Now, if you notice, I'm at 9:41 a.m. There was no cool down period between 9 p.m. and 5 a.m. Don't worry about it. Go to 9 p.m. Right in that corner, we'll do a cast here. Sink quickly. Or a 3/4 ounce hook or lure. Bottom, let's go. Put it in. I'm already snagged on something. Not a deal. Now I'm twitching kind of fast right now, only because it's more than 100 feet out. When it starts getting 100 feet out, coming in, then my twitching will be a little bit slower. Really surprised I haven't caught anything. All right, 100 feet. And there. See what kind of size we get. Now this one's going to be a lot heavier. See how it's maxed out on that? Between what I have on my tension, that's where I have it maxed out. Anything higher, you're going to start decreasing the durability of your gear. Oh. 3.5 pounds. There's a big difference between using that 1/0 hook and the 3/0 hook. So now I'm 153 XP with $450. That's it. Now, when I am done, or if I take a break, I will always go here. Stay off the docks if you're not fishing. It's just common courtesy. So, if you're done with the day, don't leave the area because you're going to spend another $2,800 just to get back here because you have to buy travel fees and then you have to buy the time for being here. If you go from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m., at 5 a.m., the game will say, hey, you need to buy an extension on this day and it's going to cost you only $500. Stay here. Now, that doesn't mean you have to leave the game on the whole time. You have to leave if you're done for the day for playing. Just go to your settings, quit, and that's it. When you log back in, you'll be placed right. Actually, when you log in, you'll be presented with this window, this screen, and you choose where you want to be spawned at, go fishing, and there you go. You're there. As you can see on mine, I'm on day 4-4. I'm shooting for 5 days, mainly because I'll get, let's see here, I'll show you. I'll do Emerald Pathfinder 1, and it says explore this waterway for 5 days straight. You get three bait coins and a marker buoy. I don't care. But after that's done, then I'm going to go back home, I guess, to the main screen. I'm going to leave this area, and I'm actually going to make maybe 2 or 3 of this same setup. So I can stay here for a full 30 days, get to 34. That way I can get into Michigan and start making a lot more money and get up to level 40. Once I'm at level 40, then I can do just about whatever I want and just fish for the pleasure. I can go for uniques or trophies or whatever. But that's my personal goal. Whatever your goal is, you're here to make XP, you're here to make money, you're here to fish. In order to get the bigger fish, you're going to have to get the better gear. That means XP and money. And you're here at this lake because someone told you this is where to make money, this is where to level up. This shows you exactly where to go. So come over to here, go to the very far corner, fish in these 2 spots. You'll be set to go. Just going to take time, and that's what fishing's all about. I hope this helped. If it did, great. Put a like on there, comment, whatever. Other than that, happy fishing and enjoy the game.